Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Bree.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
Hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. A quick recap for what is on deck for you this episode. We have my favorite segment, our niche millennial news that you need to know. We have TV Recs and then our TV recaps. We have Tell Me Lies. We are more than halfway through the season. So many feelings about that. We have The Traitors. We have Southern Charm. And we also did finally finish part 3 of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City finale reunion. So Brie, if you have any thoughts, could have been an email. I truly don't even think I finished it because the chatter like on top of each other was too much for me to even handle.
It was a lot.
I just have to start with my afternoon. And Brie, you know a little bit, but I had an outing today. Because Mama's just really at her breaking point. I'm not well. So my husband was like, you need to get out of the house, go get your nails done. And I'm like, I've cut all my nails off because I'm overstimulated. Like
There are no nails.
I don't even like that. So I was thinking, do I take my diamond dart on the road and go to the library?
Nikki, diamond art for you is what my middle part was for me.
Just like your whole personality.
Obsession. Yeah, whole personality. It's like I can't stop talking about it.
It's what heated rivalry is for you.
Yes, so true.
Just like an itch you got to scratch. But I decided to go and see The Housemaid at the movie theater by myself. It was the best. You know that we love a movie theater, even though we were like a few episodes ago going back and forth. Do we want movies to come out sooner? Do we love a theater experience? Brie, if you're watching on YouTube, is just physically holding her eyes open.
No, I'm trying, like my eyes are so lopsided. I'm trying to like even them out. And like
We are like live right now on YouTube, so
we only have a couple of viewers.
sorry to call you out. Okay, so my tips for going to the movies is I'm not sitting through the trailers. I know that's part of it for some people. For me, it's not. I learned from the last movie experience, you don't buy snacks at the movies because that cost us near $45 for 2 sodas and a popcorn.
You gotta get popcorn.
I didn't. Wait
Oh,
until you even hear what I did. So the whole reason why I was going to the movie is because I needed a little break. I needed an outing from the house, and I just really wanted to see The Housemaid. So finally I was like, okay, great, let me go. I waited till like the last second to leave my house. So I was already running late. Then I need to garden a little bit. I got to set the mood. So I was running late. Keep that in mind when I get to my snacks. I just grabbed what I could.
Where'd you go?
To get my snacks?
Yeah.
My pantry.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. Wait, do you hear what they are?
I can't relate.
So I get to the movies, I do my gardening, I get in. So back to my snacks, I grabbed a Reese's and a mini box of Nerds for my kids' Halloween candy. And that was
That's
my only snacks for the movie.
For 2 hours.
For 2 hours and 11 minutes, correct.
So you ate all that in the first 1
In
minute.
the first 1 minute, like, I could not even wait. And then yeah. But it was so great. I did not get a reclining seat, which was a bit of a problem. But the movie was so freaking good, Brie. Amanda Seyfried is amazing.
Love her.
Incredible. Not only that, like, I forgot what happened in the book. Like, it was loose in my mind. She
Yeah.
was so good, so believable. Like,
Oh my God, I have to see it.
and you know how I feel about Sydney Sweeney. Like, not her biggest fan.
Yeah.
She just like annoys me, the sexy girl voice, like all the time, like the big titties pushed up to her chin. It's just like, am I jealous? Yeah. But like, it's just
We get it. You're hot.
we get it. She did not even bother me that bad.
Oh my, now that's acting.
I mean,
you
there
go.
were times where I'm like, oh, Sydney. Like, yeah, okay, you're gonna go watch Family Feud on this guy's couch with your tits, like literally up to your chin in your like little boxer pants. Be like, oh, I'm just here eating your junior mints on your couch.
Casual. I have to see it. Wait, we have to talk about Alex and Taipei, Alex Honnold and The Climb,
Oh my God. That's like a lifetime ago.
which is a lifetime ago because we recorded before he did The Climb. And the only thing I want to say is like have seen so many people. Well, first of all, a bunch of people message us. They're like, "I'm literally watching this climb because of you. It's so stressful." I was like, "Wow, our impact is really like stretching here."
Yes.
Also, I saw a lot of people commenting like, "Did you see the climb? Did you see the climb? Like, so insane. I was on edge the whole time." And I wanted to comment like, you have if you thought that was crazy, you need to watch Free Solo because this man is like with one finger climbing up
A
an
mountain.
incline mountain. What I don't even know what you call that rock.
Yeah.
Like
Like a piece of land, a landform.
this was like he was just King Kong climbing his way up there, like not a care in the world. I was
He was hands
surprised.
free at one point.
Yeah, that was insane.
He wrapped his legs around the top of the building and was like showing off.
I was actually surprised by how much of a spectacle he made it, which I think
Hmm.
just shows like how easy it was for him. But nonetheless, you sent me the like an image of
Yes.
the size of the building in comparison to like the rock or whatever he climbed in Free Solo, and it was like Taipei was an
Hey,
ant. Yeah, not even
yeah.
half. Like what the building in Taipei that he climbed was like an inch compared to like a mile of what he climbed in Free Solo.
And what he did in Free Solo, what he did in Taipei was so crazy, but because we know what he's capable of, it's almost like, oh, that was nothing for
That was
him.
nothing.
That was all the same climb.
Yep.
He said you're just doing the same thing basically 18 times to get to the top.
Yeah.
Which like to a normal person is so crazy, but to him it was nothing.
To him, it was climbing a ladder.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I'm
Exactly.
just like climbing this ladder. Like, who cares?
It was so windy though.
Yeah, it was crazy,
Did you
but
see the footage from people inside videoing him
yes.
while
Yeah, he was,
you could really see the wind on that.
but he was like loving it.
Yeah.
I was just
He was eating it
shocked
up.
that he was like such a showman. I was like, wow, I thought you'd be like much more like, give me my space. But I guess because he knew it was
Yeah,
going
it
to
was
be easy.
nothing for him.
So crazy. So happy that that's done with. He said he got paid like such
Nothing.
little
Yeah.
money for
He
what
just
for
wanted
doing.
to.
Yeah, I guess so. It's everyone's be like, that's something you've always wanted to do when like you've done way crazier things than that. Like, was that, do you think that was just like part of the gimmick, like part of the shtick? Like, act like you've always wanted to do this, like really hype it up,
Probably.
you know?
Because like who wants to climb a building? This guy wants to climb Yosemite. He didn't really care about this building in Taipei.
Yeah, that was so
He did Netflix a favor.
so true. He really did. I
I
know.
wonder what's next for him.
Hopefully some time off.
Right.
Like just chill. Like let's not,
Hopefully, hopefully all 2 feet on the ground.
yeah, like just relax for a little bit, take a break, take a little vacation.
No, it's so crazy.
He can't.
He can't.
Um,
He can't.
like what else? Oh my God. So again, this was a million years ago, but this week was like post snowstorm
Yes.
for if you're on the East Coast and emerging back into the real world after us being stuck in your house for a snowstorm was like I was scratching my eyes out to get out of my house. And then I feel like once we finally did get out of the house and we're like out and about in places, I was telling you, like, my kids seems like they were feral animals. And
Oh
like
my God.
everybody else's kids seemed like
I thought
normal.
you were gonna say like as soon as you got out, you just wanted to get back in because that's
No,
what
no,
I
no,
feel. I'm like,
no,
this is all too much.
no, no, no. Like I have to be out of the house. Like I say it all the time, but I have to be out of the house like to survive. And what's funny now about my second son getting older. So like 3 and 1.5 are my two boys. And I thought that Callum, my oldest, like his demeanor and his personality would like set the tone and like rub off on Tyson. Like Callum's like such a good listener, such a good boy. Like I thought that, he'd be setting the vibe. But now that Ty is 1.5 and he just like he's also at that age, but like he's a bulldozer, like doesn't listen, like could care less. Like he's just like running around, screaming, cackling,
He's like,
and
oh, mom, I set the tone.
yeah, no, he sets the tone, and I feel like he just like lives his life out loud, and I feel like that has given Callum permission to like explore more of that side of himself.
Brie, I was just gonna say, if you thought it was Callum who was gonna set the tone, just wait until Ty's influence rubs off on Callum because it doesn't get better. It does not get better.
No, that's what's happening, where it's like I feel like now Callum's like he's like living vicariously like through Tyson. He's like, "Oh, like
I didn't know
we
we
could just
could
like run around and do whatever we want and like mom
we
just
could
has to like accept
we could
that."
just not listen to her. Oh,
And like I see that twinkle in Callum's eye when Tyson's like doing something that like he knows he's like gonna get in trouble for, or, like not supposed to do. He's like he gets giddy. He like
that
actually
Ty
gets
is gonna
giddy.
get that Ty is
Yeah.
getting in trouble.
Yeah, and he like wants to watch and he wants to like now push the boundaries as much as he can as well. So then I have like both of them pushing the boundaries and I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
I could either like never leave my house again or I have to just like keep going out and like just constantly drive myself insane, but just hope that like with all the redirection every single second, eventually like a year from now we'll be in a place where like my kids will understand a little bit more. It's not my kids, it's not Callum, it's Tyson. But Tyson will like understand a little bit more and it could be a little more like contained, but
But Brie, I said this I think in a past episode, like it is not our problem that we like have children. You know what I mean? It's society does not
I
make
know.
it easy for us to bring out our kids. So you've said like everybody's looking at you sideways. Your kids are just being kids.
I know.
We
Yeah.
have so much pressure as parents to like keep our kids quiet, keep our kids like in line. They're not meant to do that. And I try and tell myself sometimes, like, okay, like if
And
they
when we
want to
make
run
them
around the mall,
yeah.
great, go
And when
for it.
you make them do stuff like that, it's worse for everybody around you because then they're screaming, they're crying, they're throwing a tantrum. It's like, do you want them to be happy, like just running up and down this hallway 20 times, or do you want them to be screaming and crying because I'm making them stand next to me? Like, you pick. And I felt like this week my kids were the only ones being wild, but then tonight
Oh,
we went to like
yeah, I can assure you they're not.
no, we went to like a there's like this new food hall in Providence where it's like
Ooh.
a bunch of tables, like a bunch of different places like to grab food from, really cool. And there was like it was like just families with kids. And like everybody's kids were like running around, rolling on the floor. I was like, "Oh my God,
Do you know where the
they're
best place?
kids." Like they're all doing it. Like I was like, "Wow, all of our kids are on the floor. They're all screaming. They're all just like running up and down. Like
You're
it's
not
not just
alone.
me. Yeah, I'm not alone."
Do you know the best place to take your kids? A brewery.
Oh, yeah, you're a big brewery family over there.
And like, I don't know if it's a Long Island thing, but it's all families. You're not
I
really seeing like a single couple at the brewery. Like, we're just bringing our freaking kids. And they're all just rolling around and we bring tennis balls and monster trucks and we're like, all right, go. Like,
There you go.
make some friends.
That's like the way to
I'll
do
be
it though.
here.
Isn't there a word for that where it's like you're parenting like in a group? Like it's just like a group parenting. I mean, obviously you don't know
Tribe.
the people. Yeah, tribe where it's like, here's all of our kids. All of you guys go over here. Like
Mhm.
now you're your own entity over there, and the adults are like an entity over here. Okay,
Right.
like everybody stay safe and stay happy.
Take care of each other.
Each
Figure it
other.
out.
We'll see you in 3 hours.
No, but life is so different now. Like, kids don't know how to be kids anymore.
Well, our kids do.
Our kids do,
Yeah.
I guess. Nobody
Okay,
else does.
should we get into some news?
Yes.
Okay, so the first story is a sad one. But Catherine O'Hara passed away, which was so
Shocking.
shocking beyond belief. And I guess just
Yeah.
because like she was 71, like that's young.
71, no mention of an illness. She's been on our TV. She's been out and about. Like, it's just you don't expect somebody to just all of a sudden come in the news
No, it
and
was
be like,
like when Diane Keaton passed away. It's like, what? How is that even possible?
and she's almost like somebody who's like immortal. You just like don't think
Yeah.
somebody like that. Like, what?
I saw
Catherine
somebody post
O'Hara?
something. It was like, I'm not ready to accept that like we're at the age that now
No.
all of these like iconic
Yeah.
actors and actresses of our generation that like we have grown up with watching for so long are like entering this stage of life now where people are just like
Honestly, like
passing away.
Tom Hanks, like all these people are getting like look at poor Bruce Willis.
I know. I know. I was like, whoa,
Um
did Tom Hanks pass away?
no, but he's just like getting old.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
when we were younger, he was not old, but like for
Our
us, he was
age.
like a dad.
No, he was like probably our age.
Yeah, but when we were younger, it was like, yeah,
Yeah.
he was dad age,
Yeah.
and now he's like entering old person
I
stage.
know. It's so crazy. But I did want to talk about some of like her best work that is just gonna like literally be live on in infamy. Like we're gonna show
Yeah.
our kids are gonna show their kids. Like her work is going to be around forever and ever and ever. Like she is one of those timeless actresses that is in timeless movies and shows. And I feel like
Just
she
such a
just
great person.
yes,
I mean,
she was
I
actually
didn't know Miss O'Hara personally, but
no, she seemed like
everybody,
such a sweetheart. Loved her.
just somebody who loved her family, loved her life, was just grateful.
She was currently in that show, The Studio, with Seth Rogen. It's on Apple
Yeah.
TV, and I think it was filming like right now.
Oh,
I know, which is so sad. But I feel like, of course, she's famously known for Home Alone,
my favorite.
Beetlejuice, and I think like a lot of people, like Gen Z and millennials, like their favorite one of her roles is Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek.
Which was incredible. I'm not a big Schitt's Creek fan. I just like didn't find the humor in it. Although looking back, like going back to it, maybe I would
No,
like look at
same.
it
I'm
through
definitely gonna like watch it now.
because her character is so beyond.
So
Like,
funny.
how is that Kevin's mom from Home Alone?
No, like talk about dynamic. Also,
Yeah,
I feel like I've brought this movie up to you so many times and I know you haven't seen it, but she is in a movie called Best in Show,
I
which
thought you were
is
gonna
one
say
of
the
my
Birdcage.
no. You're like, we get it. Robin Williams. No, she's in Best in Show, which is one of the funniest movies of all time. It's like I think the word is like a parody. It's like a parody of people like couples and people that have their dogs perform in dog shows. Like you
Oh,
know the big like dog show, like what is that
yes.
before
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Thanksgiving? And it's just like making fun of like all of those people and like what you think like maybe they are like to the extreme. And actually Ariana Grande and her best friend Liz Gillies did like a whole skit like
Yeah, yeah,
reenacting all of
yes.
like famous scenes from the movie.
Yes.
She's so funny in that. And also, did you know
What kind
that
of dog
she's
did she have?
I
A
think like a
poodle?
little terrier.
Mm.
Did you know that she's the voice of Sally in The Nightmare Before Christmas?
I just found that out.
How crazy is that?
That's insane.
I had
Legend.
no I had no idea.
Which, like, again, dynamic.
I
How the
know.
heck?
I know. How? How the heck? So crazy. Gonna miss her and seeing like the Macaulay Culkin post like really that one broke me. That
That
one
one
took
broke me
me.
too. This one, I mean, I'm not as connected to her as I was when this actor died, but I feel like it's the same type of like just gut punch. When Bob Saget died, it was just like
Oh wow.
such a fucking legend. Like,
Yeah,
this is our childhood. Like,
I know.
it's so sad, but literally an icon, a legend.
So, if you guys have not watched Best in Show,
I
do it
will
for
be doing
Catherine
that.
O'Hara because you will not regret it. I think it's like an hour and a half long. You will be giggling the whole
Gorgeous.
time. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to some a little bit lighter news,
Mm.
but we are getting a three-part documentary special on America's Next Top Model coming to Netflix very soon, February 16th, which is like
Wow.
in 2 weeks or
Yeah.
less. And did you know America's Next Top Model is on for 24 seasons?
Holy crap. Wow. So I wonder what were they doing? Like two seasons a year?
They must have been, yeah.
Because
It was
that's
always on. It was always
yeah.
on. And like, so
Wow.
the documentary features interviews with Tyra Banks, Ken Mock, former judges, which were Jay Manuel, Jay Alexander, aka Miss J, and
Mhm.
Nigel Barker. And
Wow.
then also like former contestants and winners. But what I wanted to ask you, like, what is your core America's Next Top Model memory?
Well, first of all, how that she made them all so ugly.
She did. I was
She'd be
like,
like, "Oh my God, you have the most beautiful blonde hair. Let's chop it all off. Buzz it. Buzz it." Like,
or
oh my
like,
God.
do you remember when she like changed this girl's like all of her teeth?
No.
Like this girl had like fangs, like fang teeth, and I think like some of her teeth went over each other. And this girl was like in dental surgery for like 48 hours, like getting an entirely new set of
Oh
teeth.
my God, I vaguely do remember that. I
Like this
remember her doing
poor
like really
girl.
messed up things to people, like with in terms of their makeovers.
Yeah, really crazy. And you know Molly was on America
I
from Southern
do know
Charm.
that. I
Isn't
do.
that?
She still has her hair in a bag
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
her
she got a
haircut.
bad makeover.
But obviously the line, "We were rooting for you. We
Of
were all
course.
rooting for you."
Two that really stick out the most to me, because I remember as a kid watching this being like, that's really fucked up, was when there was a contestant, I think her name was Kenya, and she was like basically being fat shamed like her entire season. I think she gained maybe like a couple pounds while she was there, but she was still like a model, a beautiful model. And she was like maybe in the top three. And one of the final challenges was like each girl left was assigned like an animal that they had to like embody and
Shut
represent.
up.
And hers was an elephant.
I knew you were going to say that.
And I remember being like, that is really insane.
How
And
did she
like,
take it?
no, she was like crying, like so upset. Like, and like another girl was like a
Maybe.
gazelle, like a,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like a
A
little dainty.
giraffe.
Yeah, a giraffe, exactly. I think that's what it was. And this girl gets the elephant, and it's like her weight was like talked about so much from like Tyra and like the panel,
Yeah.
and they were always like talking about her weight, like when they were like judging her. I'm just like, if she's
They were
fat,
brutal.
no, I remember thinking like, if she's fat, like what does that make me?
This is not a show for 2026. Can you imagine now they would just have so much diversity? There was zero besides color.
Yeah. I feel like, well, then eventually they started doing like plus size. They would let like one plus size girl
Right.
on like a season.
The
Like,
token
okay,
plus size girl.
who wasn't even plus size. Like she was just like a very normal,
Yeah.
normally shaped girl. But I do feel like from the trailer, I'm getting the vibe that like,
Where's Janice Dickinson?
okay, well, I had some breaking news or some news that
Okay.
other people might not know, which was like another story, but E Channel is also dropping their own America's Next Top Model documentary,
Oh,
which is kind of
rivaling
crazy. So
docs.
they're so we'll just like talk about these both in tandem, but E Channel's dropping a three-part series titled Dirty Rotten Scandals. It says like Dirty Rotten Scandals is like an explosive docu-series which is gonna share like the underbelly of three really big shows. Dr. Phil is gonna get an episode. It's like an expose. Dr. Phil is getting an episode, America's Next Top Model is getting an episode, and The Price is Right is getting an episode, which is going to cover like allegations of like exploitation, discrimination, sexual harassment lawsuits. Like the episodes are going to have like former guests, like
The
crew
Price is
detail.
Right?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh.
But Janice Dickinson is going to be in this documentary
Okay.
because you know that she is like a scorned woman like from Tyra Banks. And in the trailer for E's version of the documentary, Janice says America's Next Top Model really tortured these girls just for Tyra Banks's ego.
Yeah. I mean, I believe that.
I
I mean,
believe that
we
too.
all watched it.
So that documentary is coming out. The Dr. Phil one drops March 4th at 9 p.m. And then March 11th will be the America's Next Top Model. And then I guess the following week will be The Price is Right. But I feel like the Netflix one that has Tyra Banks in it
Hmm.
is very much going to be like damage control. Like I feel
Mm.
like it's so smart for Tyra to be in it because it's like her way of taking accountability and like ownership and like apologizing for, you know, 20
I
years or
I feel
however
like
many years of the show.
I feel like she's going to come at it like, well, when I was coming up in the modeling agency, this is how I was treated. This is all that I know. This is how people spoke to me. And I was always just trying to, be a model, no pun intended, for
100%.
these young girls.
Totally. And the vibe that I was getting from the trailer of the Netflix one was basically like, this is what we were just giving the audience, like what they wanted. Like, this is what you guys wanted. Like, you wanted like crazy. Like, we were giving you crazy, which was, if you watch the Biggest Loser documentary, which I think
Mm,
was also on Netflix. That was like the tone of the whole doc. It's like they're flashing back to like Jillian Michaels like being like absolutely insane
that's
and like
frustrating.
Bob like yelling at people, and then in their interview it's like, okay, well this is what got good ratings. Like this is what people were tuning in for. Like we were giving the people what they want. And
I
I
mean,
feel
yeah,
like
and
that
they
is what
were.
they were, but that doesn't make it okay.
It doesn't
And
make it okay. It doesn't
I
make it right at all.
I feel like that's what this documentary is going to do, like take a very similar route where it's like we were just giving the viewers what they want.
And are you getting the vibe that JJ and Nigel are all still like with Tyra? They're not against her at all? No bad blood from the show or anything?
That's a good question. I really don't know. I feel like after this, like after America's Next Top Model, and then Tyra had like her talk show, like I feel like she
Hmm.
had such a tainted image after
Wasn't she
that.
the Dancing with the Stars host for a
Yeah,
hot
for like
minute?
one season. But I think what happened was during COVID, like Gen Z found America's Next Top Model and they started watching it and they were
They were
like,
like,
what
oh
the
no.
Yeah, like what the fuck is going on? Like and they start,
What?
all these clips start resurfacing and now as an adult we're like, "Whoa, that was really
Do you
crazy."
remember when she was giving people like their acceptance into like the top whatever? And she was like, Brianna, you're a really strong girl and you'll make it through anything, even this. Nikki, come and accept this photo. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, you
Or
just
she would make
felt
it seem
so
like you're
dirty.
about to make it and then she'd be like, "But
No, that's
not
what I'm
this
saying.
time." Oh
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying that she did. Like, you're so strong and
Yeah.
you'll make it through this too. You're not chosen.
So crazy. It was such a mind fuck. Also, there was another one that really sticks with me is that there was like this girl, and I think like maybe from the anxiety of like being there and the makeovers and feeling insecure, this girl got like a huge eczema outbreak like on her face. Like she had like, I don't know if it was eczema, but she had like dry
Hmm.
patches of
Hmm.
skin all over her face. And all
Maybe
the other girls,
psoriasis.
or psoriasis, exactly. And all the other girls in the house were like so disgusted by her. Like they literally like isolated her. They were running around saying she had like a flesh-eating disease.
Oh
They
my
didn't know if
God.
it was like contagious. And
She has the cheese touch,
this poor girl would just be like crying in the corner like by herself with like her psoriasis
breaking out
patches,
even more.
breaking out even more. And I was just like, oh my God, like these girls are like everybody was mean. It's not like it was just
Yeah,
like
it was toxic.
it was like such a toxic environment.
But that starts from the top down.
Oh, for sure. Like that was the vibe there.
Hmm.
Oh my God, remember like the go-sees? They had to like get their little like paper and like run around like a
Run,
city. Yeah, right.
run around from thing to thing. Yeah. And then
From thing to
the
thing.
people would be so mean to them when they went to their
I
go-sees
know.
too.
They walk in, they just be like, no. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, because we have to like
Next.
run back. I know. Wow, so crazy.
Excited for
But
that.
even crazier that we're getting two documentaries. Like,
Where can we
so
watch E? Am I dumb?
that's such a good question. Like, because again, this is part of another story. This will just bring us into it. But NBC used to own E, and
Okay.
they just sold E off like last month.
Two.
A network or something. I don't remember what the production
Like,
company's
can't we
called.
just get everybody on Peacock, please?
I know. It would be, oh, I guess they sold it to a new company called Versant. Like, I don't know who owns that or where that belongs to, but
Tyra Banks. It's so a name that Tyra Banks would do too.
Versant. Yeah, I don't know if
Versant.
that's how you say it. That's just how it looks. But that actually brings us right into our next story because Page Six is reporting that the original cast of Real Housewives of New York just accepted a deal with the E channel to do like a reboot of Real Housewives of New York City,
Okay, so these ladies are going to film now, but through E.
but through E. Like this is what so Page Six reported that like this is confirmed. This is going to be the cast that Luann de Lesseps, Sonia Morgan, Jill Zarin, Kelly Ben Simone, and
Oh
Ramona
wow.
Singer have signed a deal with E, and they expect to have a new show on the air by the end of this year. And I saw a rumor that Bravo passed on this because I'm sure maybe it's like a production company that's
Yeah.
like selling the show. That Bravo passed in it because Ramona Singer is banned from the network.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you, Jesus.
Isn't that crazy? But you wanna know
Wow.
what's even
I wonder
crazy?
why. Did she go to BravoCon though?
No, and I'm guessing she's not part of the girls trip.
Oh, wow.
No, yeah, like I think she's like done, done,
There's
done.
bad blood.
There's bad blood. Also, I think people are really excited about this, even if it's going to be on E. But I think people are like, where's Dorinda? But Dorinda
Hmm.
wasn't in season one, right?
No, I don't think
Like,
she was.
these are girlies from season one. And I guess Luann was technically like a friend of on season one, but she was still there.
Okay, but like, why can't we have Dorinda?
I almost think it's crazy that Luann, I guess it's not crazy because they all want money. I was going to say it's kind of crazy that Luann is taking this deal because I feel like Bravo has been so good to her.
Yeah,
Like she had her spinoff with Sonia, like she's
right.
on Girls Trip, she was on another Girls Trip. Like I feel like Bravo loves Luann
So is
and
that
like
it? Like, once I guess she takes this deal, you can't
that's
cross-pollinate.
no,
Whatever.
like it wouldn't have been a problem at all literally a month ago, but now they're competitors.
Yeah.
Like they used to be in the same family, but now E is their competitor, and I guess this is their way of like trying to get in the game. E has been trying to like claw their way back to what they used to be,
Yeah.
and this they're now taking steps to get there. And you know what? Like I'm not mad about it.
Okay. Well,
Anything that's going to bring us more exciting content, especially like reality, like I'm here for.
I do have to say, I am not excited about RHONY reboot. I'm over these. Like, I don't want
Yeah.
to watch Ramona. I could watch Luann. What about Alex?
Well, Alex like lives in Australia. Like she just
Oh,
came back for girls trip. Like she's going to be on Ultimate Girls Trip, like this road trip. And she was on Radio Andy with Andy Cohen.
oh my gosh,
But
what a
she lives in
blast from the
Australia.
past.
I think she's like so dumb, but probably loves the love, especially because she did not get it at the
What's her last
time.
name?
McCord.
Ugh, the fact that we're bringing up Alex McCord and
I
America's
know.
Next Top Model and Tyra Banks all in the first 20 minutes of this episode, you guys.
Wait, and Kelly Ben Simone is the string tie it all together because she was married to Joel Ben Simone, who was a photographer on America's Next Top Model.
Right. Well, wow.
How crazy is that? How
How
easy is that?
crazy is how crazy is that? Kelly Ben Simone? Well, that's crazy.
I feel like getting all the girls back together with Kelly Ben Simone, the cast would be like, actually, we're good. But I think that
Wait,
Luann and Kelly
they
are
couldn't get
friends.
Bethany?
Can you imagine? Now that would have been like a slap in the face to Bravo.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know if E can afford her. She's
Oh,
like, you're gonna have to
that's
pay me the big bucks if
yeah,
I'm
that's
getting
so
anywhere
true.
near Kelly Ben Simone.
I know, that's so true. Okay, just staying in line with new shows that are coming out, there has been a lot of like not speculation, but confirmed cast for Next Gen LA. And if you
Yes.
don't know, there's Next Gen New York City, which is basically like kids Bravo Kids, like getting their
Mhm.
own show in New York City with like some other friends. But the New York City cast, like, famously has Gia Giudice and Ariana Bierman, which I think is like, those are the big ones for that show. And I didn't watch Next Gen New York City, did you?
I did not.
For some reason, it just like didn't call out to me. But this Next Gen LA is really speaking to me.
Okay, tell me who it is and I'll tell you because I just feel like they're a little too young for us.
Okay, so far confirmed on the cast is Nick Dubrow, who is the son of Heather and Terry Dubrow. Sophia Umansky, who's the
Oh,
daughter of Kyle Richards and
you
Mauricio.
got me.
Mason Grammer, who is the daughter of Camille Grammer and Kelsey Grammer. And Christian and Colin Nassif, who is the sons of
Chucky?
Adrian Malouf.
Yeah.
And Noel Robinson, or Noel, maybe it's Noel, sorry. Noel Robinson, who's the daughter of Cynthia Bailey.
Okay.
See, like that
I'm
really does it for me.
I'm signed up.
And rumored is Sammy Sheen, daughter of Charlie and Denise Richards. So those other
Wow.
people confirmed.
Stacked.
Sammy's a rumor, and I think because like people want her to be on the show.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if she actually has like a friendship with any of those people, but
Hmm.
if she does, she better get her ass on there because like she is good TV.
She's great
And
TV.
allegedly, Landon and Alabama Barker were asked, but they declined.
Okay. I'm not mad about that.
No, no, no.
They
Like
don't
there's
fit.
they don't fit, but like wow, that would really be absolutely insane
I
cast.
don't know. Like, that's a crazy offer.
I know.
Alabama Barker is one of the craziest people. Like,
No, she really is. She needs like I feel like she's gonna get some sort of reality show like at some point. Like she just seems like a girl that's like made for like she like I feel like she's always in the drama.
she's eager.
She's eager. There you go, Nikki. That's such the perfect word. She's eager.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to be out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
For
But
sure.
back to Next Gen LA, like I don't know if any of those kids are friends. Like that's what's confusing to me. Or
Hmm.
like is bringing them together gonna like form friendships?
And Nick Dubrow is going to cause drama. How? He's such a nice kid. Like,
I
he's
know.
just, he can go back to mommy and daddy's house.
I
Like, there's
know.
nothing to fight about.
Well, Heather Dubrow posted a picture of filming and she deleted it.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Because she spoiled it?
she probably got in big
Mm,
trouble for that. But like,
yeah.
okay, like whatever. Like I feel like there's been
Excited.
speculation for a long time about Next Gen LA, and it's like,
She's excited for her Nikki.
yeah, and that's making everybody else excited too, because it's like, oh my God, it's happening.
Do we know when that's coming out? Or
Well,
they're
if they've just
filming
started
now,
filming,
so just
probably
like,
not like a year, who
mhm.
knows? But I am very excited for that. And they are filming season 2 of Next Gen NYC right now. So if you
Okay.
do watch that,
Okay.
it's coming.
You know we love Gia Giudice, which, by the way, did you know that Gia Giudice is opening a new restaurant with her mumsy in New Jersey?
No.
It's opening in spring 2026.
Oh wow, spring summer.
Spring summer. Spring summer, yes. It's an Italian restaurant in Jersey. I just watched like a little tour. It's under construction right now. So
Are they using the pizza ovens that Louis made
uh,
everybody buy for?
that from Uncle Joey, Zio Joe, from Zio Joe's restaurant. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, interesting. I don't know
Yeah,
why. Sure, excited for them. Yeah,
yeah.
whatever. Sounds good. Also, I just want to touch on Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip RV trip because it feels like the RV was just a symbol.
Yes, I think so too. But like, why then?
Because there's been no signs of an RV and like
No,
the
I
ladies
know.
have been
Well,
pictured like in airports, like they're
why are
filming
we
from air.
even saying RV then? Why do we have to call it that?
Yeah, like they could have just
What's the marketing plan there?
I don't know. Girls trip. It's a girls
Ultimate girls
trip.
trip.
Yeah,
Like
around the world.
ultimate girls trip, 50th freaking adventure or whatever the
And
hell.
they're filming the finale for Ultimate Girls Trip in the Berkshires.
Oh, wow.
And apparently Dorinda, like,
Get in the shark room.
there's been talks for a while that Dorinda is getting like some sort of spin-off with the Berkshires. Like maybe like hosting like groups of people at the Berkshires, like kind of like a reality show like that. But I feel like that has been a rumor that's going around for a while, and I wonder if this is gonna like catapult into that.
I hope not, because like I've had just about enough Dorinda on my screens, but
No, we've said this before, but
people
like
fucking ride for her.
people ride so hard for her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate her.
Yeah.
She's not Ramona in my book, but she
She
definitely
just
has
like
a drinking
doesn't do it.
problem.
She doesn't do it for me.
No, she's definitely problematic,
I
but
mean,
she's
they
been very
are.
quiet in Traders.
Because like they don't drink there.
Right. Okay. Do you remember my favorite? Obviously, my favorite Dorinda-ism is when, no, not clip, when she was so fucked up when she was wearing that bubble costume. And she
Well,
literally couldn't even hold.
she
Yes.
just brought that back for the finale of Girls Trip.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
also
funny.
seeing mad drama. I don't know who is amongst the drama, but the Sweet Potato Boys sent us something that there's been a lot of drama apparently on the Ultimate Girls Trip, according to Kyle Richards, saying that there has been lady drama. So I just like, I keep looking at photos trying to be a detective and
Mm.
figure out who the drama could be between. We have such big players. I
Well,
feel like
Vicky, I'm sure is fighting with every yeah,
Vicky's balls are so big, like
yeah,
thrown over her shoulder. Like,
yeah,
I'm here, I'm the OG, I'm back,
100%.
baby.
Yeah.
Ready to just like, I feel like her and Lisa Barlow would go at it.
Oh, totally, totally. But also, I think there's like drama when like they go to other cities because it's like all these girls getting
Oh,
back
right.
together that haven't been
Right.
together in a long time, and it's like they're probably just like hashing shit out, you know?
Right. Okay. I've
It's
never
gonna be
watched a
good.
girls' trip, but I am gonna watch this one.
Oh yeah,
How could
yeah.
you
This one's
not?
like gonna be a must watch for sure.
Iconic.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good. Okay, let's get into some upcoming TV this week because, as usual, as every week in the winter, it's another big week. We have premiering on Monday, right? 2/2, Below
Mhm.
Deck Down Under, which is again the crossover season with Salt Lake City. So I don't think we're going to be doing like an official recap of that show, but
Definitely not.
I will be watching, and if anything interesting happens, we will discuss. And then on Tuesday, we have the premiere of Summer House Season 10 on Bravo, the third. I'm so excited.
So
All the
excited.
influencers that have like already watched the premiere are saying that like everyone's like, buckle up. Like you're in for it. Like it's so good. I think it starts off with a bang. Like Amanda doesn't drive to the
I
Hamptons with
saw that, yeah.
Kyle. And I think like right away she starts like talking to Sierra about like her problems in her marriage with Kyle.
Hmm.
So it feels weird to be almost like looking forward. I don't know if that's the right word, but like knowing that we are gonna see like the true demise of their
Yeah.
marriage. And like I don't want to say I'm excited for it, but I'm interested to see how this is all gonna play out. And like
Right. What
what
finally cracks
yes.
them
What
after all
cracks
this time?
Amanda, really? Like it's going to be Amanda making the
Of
decision.
course,
And
yeah.
like what was like the nail in the coffin that she was just like enough's enough.
I think it's the DJ career.
Yeah, you're right. And
Because
like the not moving and like
I
the
also saw a
business.
clip of her speaking to Sierra in the bed, I believe.
Yes.
Um, and she's just talking about how she doesn't care. Like
Yeah.
Kyle like doesn't come home and she's like, yeah, I used to like cry and call him a
Yeah.
thousand times and I just don't care and he's just a DJ now and some guys who are DJs go home to their wife and kids, but not Kyle. He's still out till all hours in the morning going to fans' house. Like
Wow.
this girl literally said, I want to have a baby with somebody who wants to have a baby with me. And he said, let's start a DJ career
I know.
where I'm never home.
I know. I also feel like he is like soft launching like the sale or the end of
Hmm.
Loverboy because they're doing like a press tour for Summer House right now. And I think like he was asked about Loverboy and he kind of says like, yeah, I have like a loan, like the financials of Loverboy are not what people think it is. Like everyone thinks they know, but they don't know. Like the alcohol industry is not what it used to be. Like we are definitely like gonna pivot. Like I just think he's like, goodbye, Loverboy, like wants to get it off of his hands or either just I think we talked about this last week, either just switch to like
Hmm.
CBD drinks or I don't know, like either dump it or just like get rid of alcohol entirely because it's too expensive to have an alcohol brand and no one drinks.
Yeah, I do feel really bad for him, like with Loverboy. Like that's the one thing that makes me feel bad for Kyle.
But
It's
you know
like,
what? He gave it his best shot.
I know, which is why it's like so sad. Like
I
that was
know.
his baby.
I know. Yeah. And that yeah, that really started like the demise of their relationship,
Yeah. Hmm.
which was a
Yeah.
long time ago. Wow.
Yeah, and if your relationship is built off of that, like, woof.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, very
Okay.
excited for this season.
Also, two things that are shockingly coming out this week, which I just learned about like a couple days ago. The Winter Olympics in Milan begin on
Oh,
February
giddy up.
6th. They will be streaming live on Peacock, I think, for just like the whole month of February, like however long the Olympics are.
I love a Winter Olympic.
Okay, that I'm happy for you because I will not be tuning in for
Oh,
not even one morsel of this.
I can guarantee you that this is just going to be running on my TV. My husband's going to be so excited to like watch people snowboard and just live vicariously through them.
Great. I'm excited for you and John. Also, we have that I just learned about the Super Bowl is on Sunday.
Oh, wowzy.
February 8th is the Super Bowl. How crazy is that?
Wait, who's playing it?
It is the Seahawks and the Patriots.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm
Do you have a
assuming like the
prediction?
Patriots, just
Okay.
because I'm a New Englander, I have to. But I do feel like it's nice to have a Super Bowl with people that aren't the Chiefs or the 49ers. Like it has just been them together on and off for like the last like 5 years. It's like let's
Hmm.
let somebody else play ball.
Right. I agree.
Yeah, so
Especially with the Chiefs.
especially like okay, Taylor I mean, not Taylor, Travis, go get married, take the rest of the time off. Like,
We got it.
we got it. Okay, that brings us to some TV recs. Do you have any for this week?
No.
Okay, so there's one thing that I watch besides like the million shows that are on. I watched this documentary on Netflix. It's called Secret Mall Apartment.
My mom was hoping you would watch that. Did you like
Okay.
it?
Of course I watch it. Of course I liked it. It is a documentary about a group of young adults at the time. They're in like their early 20s. It takes place in Providence, Rhode Island, which is
Right.
where I live, you guys know. And basically this guy, they built this huge mall in Rhode Island like in the late 90s, I think. It's still there, the Providence Place Mall. And this one guy, while they were building it, he saw that there was kind of like dead space like in the construction. And I know this guy is like so smart. We learn like throughout the documentary that he's just like so smart. He's a true artist. And he kind of, while they were building it, he kind of just like clocked like this weird space like in the mall, like thinking about like what's going on in that space, like what's that there for. The mall's finally opened. He finds the space in the mall, and it's just like this like abandoned nook and cranny that's like as big as like a small studio apartment, if not bigger. And this guy's like an artist, so everything he does is like he's living his life through art. He grabs like a he has like a crew of people that were his students. He was like an art teacher like at a university, and I don't know if they were his current students or they graduated and
Like,
they all
hey
just like
guys, I'll give you
yeah,
some extra credit if you help
yeah,
me
if they
leave
all
this
just like
apartment.
kept in touch, but it was like this group of people that turned this space in the mall into an apartment. Like they brought couches up there, they brought tables up there, they brought
How?
some Nikki, you have to watch it. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like I don't know how nobody got injured. They brought like 10 tons of cement blocks, of cinder blocks and bags of cement and literally built a wall with a door to make it feel like a real apartment. They had like electricity in there. They had a TV, they had video games. They brought like a wardrobe, tables, like a dresser. Like they literally put in an apartment in this like abandoned, not abandoned,
Yeah,
in this
just
like dead,
unused.
yeah, just like this unused space in the mall. And like the way that they had to get up there was so insane. Like it
Can you
was
tell me how it ends, or should I watch it?
no, there's no like crazy ending, crazy like grand finale. Just the whole situation is just like nuts that
Like,
somebody
do they
found this
then
area and decided to like use it as like an apartment. They wanted to like get mail there, like they wanted it to literally be like their apartment.
did they get
But
discovered?
so they do end up like spoiler alert, they do end up getting discovered, but they basically like used this apartment to like plan all these like art installations. It was like a meeting space for them to like figure out like what art installations they were going to do. It was just like this whole group of artists that like went
Yeah, they weren't
around
doing
to
any
like
harm.
cities like doing art. They weren't doing any harm to them. Like this was an art project. Like I don't know what the message was. Like
Yeah,
to
like,
them it has like a deeper meaning. Like to me,
sure.
they was just like kind of silly, but
It's like me trying to figure out what aperture meant.
yes. But the reason why I love the documentary the most is because all of the people that are interviewed in the documentary are like how I picture like people of Rhode Island. Like when I went to culinary school here and I really fell in love with Rhode Island, it's because like I loved all of the people here.
Mhm.
And I think it's more specific to Providence. It's like in my mind, the people of Providence are like super artsy, creative, smart, like weirdos.
Yeah,
Like it is
cool.
like
Cool
cool.
vibes.
Like yeah, good vibes. Like it's like the land of the misfits.
Hmm.
And I love that aspect of it. And all the people in this documentary are like the epitome of that. So to
Oh,
me, watching it, I was like, oh my God, like this is what I love about Rhode Island is like this, like these people and it's so funny because then on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, we're going to have Real Housewives of Rhode Island, which are just like,
these are rich ass
but it's like,
wives. Yeah.
but like to me, like that those ladies, like that doesn't like represent Rhode
Right.
Island.
That's the 1% of Rhode
That's
Island.
the 1% of Rhode Island. Like when I think of Rhode Island, I think of like these very like eclectic, like laid
Quirky.
back,
Yeah.
quirky, like very
Artistic.
chill people. And then we're gonna have Real Housewives of Rhode Island, which is like it's just so funny, like the juxtaposition, because I'm like, oh, okay,
No,
like
you have the Rhode Island that Bree speaks about, and then you
yeah,
have
yeah,
the
yeah.
Rhode Island that Taylor Swift writes about. Like
Totally,
very
totally.
different. Same place,
Very
very
different.
different.
Very different. But also like Rhode Island's so small, but like each
Mm,
area of Rhode Island is like so specific to that place,
yeah.
you know? So
Hmm.
there is like a huge like Italian community here. Like there used to be like a big mafia presence. So like I think the ladies of Real Housewives of Rhode Island like are kind of maybe like that old school
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
idea of like what it
When does
was or
that
what
come
it is to
out?
them. There's no release date for that yet,
Let's go.
which is
Maybe
crazy.
summer, spring, summer.
Spring, summer, yeah. Stay in line.
Everything.
Okay, so that was the main rec that I have. Also, I can't express enough if you have not listened to Amy Poehler's podcast, Good Hang, you are truly missing out because even she has a guest every week, and even sometimes if I'm like not super interested in the guest, when I listen, now I'm in love with that person. Like she had Claire Danes on for this most recent episode, and like yeah, I'm a fan of Claire Danes' work. Like I like her. She's been around since we were kids. Like she's in so much stuff. But listening to her with Amy Poehler, now I'm obsessed with Claire Danes. Like, it really is just like good hang. Like, people are going on that podcast for a good time. Amy is like so funny. She's so
I'm
endearing.
obsessed with Amy.
She just makes everybody giggle and she makes everybody feel so good about themselves. Like, I'm smiling from ear to ear when I listen to her.
You know what I love about Amy Poehler is on her podcast is she's almost starstruck by the
Yes.
guests that she has. And she's like, oh, like this giddy, like
Yeah,
she's like nervous to talk to
totally.
them.
She
And
like
she's,
can't believe these people are coming
yeah,
on her show, like her little show that
I'm like,
she just
Amy,
won a
we love
Golden Globe
you.
for. Yeah.
She's the best.
And it's so funny because obviously there's so many now there's like big podcasts that celebrities have that interview other celebrities and you kind of like get something different out of all of them.
Hmm.
Like Dak Shepard's podcast is like someone's gonna cry. Like if you're going on that podcast, like you're gonna cry. He loves to get deep. He loves to
Unless
be
you're Cher.
emotional. He loves to overshare. He loves to
And I
relate.
said,
Like
unless you're Cher.
oh, unless you're
And then you're like just roasting him.
yeah, that's true. But he tries to get it out of Cher too. Like that's his thing. He wants you to like
Hmm.
cry. And then you have like, Smartless who they don't care who they're talking to. They're still just talking to each other.
It's
But it's
them, yeah.
funny. It's still an hilarious podcast. But when I feel like Amy's podcast is like you actually do get to know
Yeah.
them like on a way, like she humanizes everybody.
Hmm.
Like she makes everybody that comes on the podcast just seem like a regular person, not a celebrity.
Does she always talk to somebody that knows the celebrity before?
Yeah, she talks good about them behind their back. That's like her thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
What
I
an
know.
angel.
She's such an angel. So again, like just listen to her podcast. Let's get her on Netflix because I want to watch that. Like she has a good
You were
production.
about
Like
to say, let's get her on the pod.
I
What
mean,
if we
please,
just
please.
emailed Amy Poehler?
I mean, maybe she needs to do some charity work.
No, she freaking would do it.
Amy, if you're listening, we love you. But seriously, put that podcast on Netflix because I want to watch that.
I agree.
Okay, should we get into Tell Me Lies?
Yes.
Okay, so what did you think of this week's episode?
I liked it. I love every episode.
I liked it too. It did seem like it's just like more questions and no
Hmm.
answers. That's how I felt. I'm just like, okay, now we're meeting a new character. Now we're talking about
Yeah.
this again. Now we're meeting Bree's mom. I'm just like, how are we
Yes.
going to wrap this up
In 3
in
episodes.
3
If
episodes?
it is the series finale. I don't know how I feel about meeting Bree's mom. I mean, I'm sure it's important to the story, but at this
Yeah.
point, it's like if it's not important to the story, like I don't need to spend so much time on it. I felt like we spent a lot of time with Bree's mom.
A lot of time. Who, by the way, incredible casting because her mannerisms and her
Hmm.
facial expressions were literally Brie. Like it
Yeah.
was so crazy.
But also how
Great.
crazy, like Bree just shows up to her mom's house.
I know.
Like, you just drop by, you haven't seen your mom in 10 plus years, and you're like, let me just show up at her door.
I don't think it was 10 years. I think she said since she like,
She's 14. Oh, I guess, yeah.
no, since
So
she like
she's,
graduated high school or something like that.
I thought she said the last time she saw her mom was when she was 14.
Oh, but she's okay, so 4 years. She's
Okay.
probably only 18, 19 in the show. But people have this crazy theory that Bree invited her mom to her photography exhibit. They think that Bree's mom is going to go. Oliver is going to see Bree's mom, realize he had an affair with her, and that Bree is his child, meaning that Bree had an affair with her father.
That's
And I just
crazy.
want to say, for the people that believe that, like, that is way too far. Like, this isn't Pretty
No.
Little Liars. Like,
No.
do you know what I mean? Like, this is like,
No, this isn't incest in prison.
no, like, there is absolute,
No.
like, I feel like people are going too far with the theories. Like,
No, why can't we just say, like, oh, it's a pattern? Bree's mom was younger and she slept with a man who was too old for her. And now Bree, even though she doesn't have a relationship with her mom, is still falling into these same patterns that her mom did. Her mom said
totally.
she was always the needy one in relationships. Bree is always the needy one. I think they're just drawing a parallel between mom and daughter.
100%. Like, trying to give some backstory to Bree. Or I saw somebody say, like, maybe Bree's mom either does or doesn't. Like, maybe we introduce Bree's mom because something is going to happen between Bree and her mom that makes Bree so upset and almost like re-traumatizes her that now she's going to like go into like a spiral where like causes her to do the, be the worst person. Like that causes her to
Mm.
like turn in her life.
Or is it just that this is her building her connection with Wrigley? Because that's a really
Totally.
intimate thing to
Yep.
go and do with somebody, drive them to go and meet their mom who they haven't seen in 4 or 5 years.
And
That,
that's exactly what happened. It's like showing the line of how Bree and Wrigley got to be close.
yeah,
Yeah, people are getting a little out of hand. Um, Also, in this episode, we see that Lucy and Pippa go to this like pool party.
that was weird. The whole pool party was like weird and disgusting. Like, who wants to be in like a greenhouse of a pool? Like, why are we inside in like a hot, sweaty pool?
I,
Yuck.
I thought the same thing. The pool party was so weird. Um, but Lucy's like laying on a float, and I thought she was daydreaming when
Mm.
Chris comes up to her. Like I thought she was imagining Chris coming up and speaking to her.
People are still speculating
No, there's
that she was like
no way.
hallucinating it.
No, like Chris comes up and confronts her about Lucy spreading this rumor that Chris like sexually assaulted her. Chris is like, "What are you talking about? Like that never happened.
Mhm.
Like nothing happened with." And he was like, "Oh, what happened with Pippa?" And he's like, "Nothing happened with Pippa." Like totally like in
Yeah.
denial about what happened. And now
But what do
people
you
are like,
think? Did he actually do that to Pippa or is Pippa lying?
"Well, no, that's the new theory is like, oh, is there more to the story? Like did maybe nothing really happen and that's why Chris is acting that way?" But I think this is like the creator's way of just like showing that at this time period, 2007, 2008, roofies and like date rape drugs
Mm.
were so normalized that like you almost knew like if you were going to a college party, when we were in college, you're going to a
Yeah.
college party, don't drink the jungle juice, always put a hand over your cup. It was so normalized that like this could happen and that frat boys and college boys were doing this to
Yeah.
girls. That I think like by him just like denying it and just like pretending like nothing happened, I think is like just the creator making a statement of
Hmm.
like this is what it was like back then. Guys, college guys like truly thought like that this was normal behavior and that there was nothing wrong with what they were doing because it was so normal for them.
Well, that was like there was a huge publicized case, and I don't know the specifics or the name of the people, but that guy who, trigger warning, sexually assaulted that girl like by the dumpster and was tried in court. He didn't get charged.
No,
Or
that's like, and like guys getting away with it. Like, I
yeah.
just feel like it's a statement. I don't think it's like,
Hmm.
oh, maybe Pippa's lying about her. Maybe it didn't happen. No, like, we saw what we saw. We weren't imagining that scene
Right.
in season 2. Like, we saw what happened. People are
We're
like,
not
oh,
hallucinating.
Pippa's lying or Diana's lying because she's in love with Pippa. Like, no, I just think it's a statement on the
Hmm.
culture back then. And
Right.
like,
He didn't
no,
do
guys,
anything wrong.
yeah, like he doesn't think he did anything wrong because like all of his friends probably do that.
Right.
Like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's just like my read on the situation. Also, I've now, of course, totally flipped on Alex. I think he is a good guy. And I think, because I said last week, the creator said that we're going to see where a good person does a bad thing and a bad person does a good thing. And I think she's talking about Alex,
It's the good person who
because
does a bad thing.
I think he's the good person that does a bad thing, because we see this episode, he confronts Lucy about the rumor. Like, he's like, oh my God, I didn't realize that, like, you were sexually assaulted. I think he names Chris.
Mm-hmm.
And a new theory is that, does Alex feel so guilty about Lucy being assaulted by Chris because he's the one that sold the drugs to Chris? So now he feels responsible for Lucy
Mm-hmm.
being assaulted because he was like, he's this drug dealer, right? Like, let's not forget, like, did he sell the drugs to Chris? And now, like, because he feels so
That's
protective,
interesting.
and now because he feels so protective over Lucy, is he going to try to get Chris in trouble by either like planting drugs in his room or like setting him up to somehow get in trouble?
Hmm.
And then does that like backfire on Alex, where like now he's like he gets like found out for being a drug dealer because he like, is
Right.
this now going to turn into a whole thing where now Alex ends up getting in trouble by trying to like frame Chris with drugs? Or like, what is he, the person, the good person that does something bad, and does it have to be connected to that? Because he's like very affected, it seems,
But
by what happened to Lucy.
I kind of think the good person who does something bad is Brie because she says I'm the worst person ever, and she's the person who we think is good.
Mm. But like, is she good, or do we just love her because she had an affair with Oliver?
Oh, I know.
Do you
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Like,
Yeah.
she's like
Yeah, yeah,
kind of,
yeah.
like
Not good, but we
playing
just love her
Evan.
anyway.
Yeah, like I think we just love her I'm not saying they're all a little bad.
Mm-hmm.
And like we're all
Rick, except for
rooting,
Wrigley.
well, it's like we're all rooting for this, you know, it's like we hate cheaters, but like when we see Wrigley and Brie, we're like, cheat,
Oh my God,
cheat,
love
cheat,
them.
cheat.
Love them.
Yeah. And
I
also
think,
like people stan Pippa and Diana, but also like Pippa is like cheating on Wrigley. Like, do you know what I mean? They're all a little bad.
okay, can I say something that like might be fucked up?
Sure.
Love a sentence that starts like that.
I'm scared.
Um, so like Diana and Pippa is like the opposite of what heated rivalry feels like for me. Like watching them make out is so weird. I'm like, I'm not
You're
getting
not into
that
it.
like vibe. Like I'm just not like seeing it.
Seeing their
They're
no,
not selling me.
people are obsessed with their storyline.
I'm not.
But I think that's because like I love Diana,
Hmm.
but Pippa doesn't do it for me.
Pippa has never done it for me. I'm like, what is this 35-year-old doing playing an 18-year-old?
Get off Diana. She's too young for you.
I've never gotten it.
Yeah, Pippa doesn't do it for me, but I'm obsessed with Diana as a character. Um, and as an actress, like she posts like clips
Yeah, she
of,
posts funny stuff.
yeah, like she posts a lot of funny stuff. She posts a lot of like just reenacting like these iconic scenes of hers. Like I love her. But yeah, people are obsessed with Pippa and Diana. I feel like next episode, Wrigley and Pippa are gonna like mutually break up with each other.
They have to.
Because it's like even when we see them together, I'm like, whoa, what are you guys doing together? You
And
guys don't even
even
talk in a whole episode, and then you like come and kiss each other.
no, when we see them at the wedding too, there's no bad blood there.
Yeah,
So I think that they're okay. And I think that they decide together, like Wrigley's just like, okay, whatever. What do you think
totally.
about the acceptance to Yale? I'm also
Oh my
seeing a lot of
God.
theories about that.
Well, I've never been happier in my life watching Steven realize that he has nobody to call to
Hmm.
tell the good news. And when he did, nobody gave a shart.
Hmm.
I was like,
I
yes,
love
like,
that.
like, yeah, you are a big loser. Like,
The
nobody likes
worst.
you. You have no real friends. There's nobody in your life that's genuine.
Not
And
even
that
your
almost,
sister likes you.
and it almost like fuels him to like be worse.
Hmm.
Like, what's the point of Tegan?
I don't know.
Like, why is she here
Is
now?
she just there to make Lucy jealous?
I don't know. And also, like, what was the point of Amanda? The first couple episodes, the young girl that was also having an affair with Oliver. Like,
Hmm.
there's so many loose ends. Uh, How are we
There's so
gonna,
many side stories and
where
loose
it's like,
ends. Yeah.
is the Oliver storyline just like done now?
Hmm.
Was like that the way of wrapping it up? Like, finding out, like, oh, he actually, like, this is his thing. He, like, sleeps with, like, younger girls. Like, Brie wasn't special. him being mean to Bree. Now she's
That
like totally
infuriated
done with.
me.
But do you know what I mean? Like, was that so? Now is that storyline over? Is that how they wrap that up, or are
Or
we coming back to Oliver?
yeah, does he break her down so Wrigley can then like put her back together? Is that
Totally.
his purpose
Was that his
only?
purpose? Only, yeah. Now we're just like not going to see him again.
Hmm.
Like I don't know.
What
There's
do you
just so
think
many questions.
about? I hear people saying that Stephen didn't really get into Yale because he got an envelope and
No, but we
uh,
saw his envelope. It said like you're
right,
accepted.
it did because then
Yeah.
Diana's dad is saying that she has like a package.
I think it's just saying like you have a big package here because like an envelope.
People are saying that Stephen mailed like a baby gift to Diana's dad. So like when they open the package, it's of a baby gift, and that's like
No.
telling.
Okay,
But
guys, like let's just
no, but that's not it because he didn't even know that she got into Yale.
yeah, there's no way. And like it
We're
seemed
getting
like
a little
that
crazy, you
we're
guys.
getting crazy. Like it seemed like her dad like opened it right then and there on the phone and was
Yeah.
like, "You got in, babe." Like, do you know what I mean?
But like then what else happens with this pregnancy? Does Steven use this at all like as ammo against her?
Well, the pregnancy is done. I saw like two theories about like because we saw towards the end of the episode that Steven like has Diana's nudes and
Hmm.
he's like sending them somewhere. And I think the speculation is either like one, he's sending them to Diana's dad, which would just be like insane, but to try to like drive some sort of like a wedge between them. Or two, is he sending the nudes to every Ivy League school except for Yale so that like all those other schools like now won't accept her and her only option is to go to Yale and like
But she was
be at
already
Yale with
accepted
Steven.
into Yale
That's what I'm
and was gonna
saying.
go.
And Diana was like, I'm not going to Yale if you're going there. So
Oh,
now is Steven like, oh, bitch, you're going to fucking Yale because you're going to have nowhere else to go once I send these nudes out.
I
And
hate
again,
him.
remembering the time period where like
Hmm.
having your like nude photos exposed made affected the woman. Like it
Hmm.
made you look bad. Remember there was like that huge story of that one girl that went to a college. I think she like did like some porn videos or something like that and she got kicked out of college.
Like fuck off.
So like again, it's just like the time period because then people are like isn't that going to make Steven look bad, which I'm sure he's sending
Mm.
them through like some back alley email. But no, like it's going to make Diana look bad and they might not want a woman like that going to their school. Like it's just so like we have to remember the time period, I
Hmm.
think. I don't know. There,
Good point.
there's too much to think about. Also, the end of the episode when Lucy was like wanking it to Steven's horrific voice memo, I actually wanted to cry.
No, I keep wanting to find my way to like Lucy because I feel like it's not her fault. She's just such a
Yeah,
damaged character, and
yeah,
Steven
she
has
is.
damaged her so bad. But I'm like, you're literally masturbating right now to the
Yeah.
sound of Steven. Like,
Calling you
it,
the C word.
yeah, like even you could see like the sex that she was having with Alex was so the things that he was saying to her was like, you're pathetic, like
Yeah.
tell me you're sorry. She obviously likes that. And then when he felt bad, he was like, "Oh my God, I didn't realize that like we were having that kind of sex because you were like traumatized."
Yeah.
And then he tries to like have nice sex with her and she is just staring at the
Disassociated.
ceiling like, "Ugh, this sucks."
It was really
Lucy,
sad.
you lost me, babes. Like
I know.
I
But
hope
like no, she needs us. She needs help.
I know, but
She really needs help. And I keep seeing people say like do that. Does everybody realize that like they don't have to like be friends with Steven?
what the hell?
Like why is everybody
Because they're
still keep
scared of him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody is scared of him. He has something against everybody.
That's so
And
true.
that's his leverage on everybody.
And that's why this season has to end with them taking him down. There's no other way,
Yeah.
you know? Okay, anything else or should we move on to the Traitors?
Move on.
Okay, next up, the highly anticipated episode of the Traitors. It was a great episode, but they should have never have hyped it up. That's my opinion. Like, did you
Really?
think it was like really like Alan Cummings was like, there is something so crazy that happens in episode 7. Like, I feel like they hyped this episode up so
Oh, I don't
much.
think
And
so.
I feel like if they didn't say anything, we would have been like,
Mm,
oh my God, this was an iconic episode of Traitors, but because there
Okay.
was so much chatter about it, it was like, yeah, it was an amazing episode, but I just
Guess
kept
who?
like waiting for more.
Guess who didn't hear the chatter? Me. Guess who loved the episode? Me.
Great. Perfect.
So we started at the banquet, and we
Yeah.
know that Lisa has the what's it called?
Amulet.
And whoever touches it is the one who is going to get murdered. And she ends up going with Jam Jam, which for everybody being on such high alert for like the kissing, the
I
touching of
know.
the food, you're gonna fix her amulet?
I was thinking the same thing. They set somebody up with the cards on the table because as soon as
Mm-hmm.
Steven was like, pick a card, I was like, oh my God, Steven. Like, I totally would have thought he was a traitor in that moment,
Totally. And they
you
do.
know? And
And
they
they are
do, yeah.
thinking that. But I think that Lisa did do it so well because it all happened so fast that like Jam Jam couldn't even
I know.
like, oh my God, like didn't even think twice about it.
She did such a good job. I was like, how is she going to execute that? Is she going to be like, oh my God, have you seen my brooch? Like, but
Sus.
she really executed that flawlessly. Like, oh, ow, oh, poked me. Like, can you just help fix it real quick? Genius.
So crazy.
Whatever you want.
So Lisa murders Jam Jam. And then Alan says somebody's been murdered. There's a potion. And if the murdered person drinks the potion, then they're not murdered anymore. So now they're all trying to figure out, oh my God, like who could have done the murder? What could it have been? Like he cut my steak. She put a piece of lamb rack on my thing. He touched the cards. Lisa kissed me on the face, trying to
The
decide who it was.
the things that they were like clocking for
Yes.
being like a traitor move, I was like, are you guys actually dumb? Like you think by like giving you a piece of steak that's a murder? Like it's
I
not some
was
and I think
cracking
like
up, Brie.
Steven was like, we all ate the same turkey. It's not the turkey. Like we all
Steven
ate the turkey.
Steven was killing me because he was the one serving the meat too, and he was
Oh, he
like,
was
"But
panicking.
I'm not a traitor." I'm like, "Oh my God, Steven, we know. Like, relax.
Yeah, like
We know.
chill. We know. He was
I know."
panicking. And then even like with the air kiss, I actually could see because it's like kiss of death, like whoever kissed you.
Mm,
But it's funny, Kristen Kish, she posted on Instagram and she was like, I kept trying to say it's not the kiss because like we did HR training for the show and part of the training was that like you can't like kiss
oh,
somebody else. So she's like, I kept trying to say, like, it's not the kiss because they told us, like, we can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's why also they're air kissing because, like, they were told, like, not to touch like that.
but was it? So then that what? But maybe then they thought
No, 'cause I think
that's the reason why.
maybe, but I just thought it was like so crazy. They were so focused on the air kiss. And then why did Natalie think she was murdered? Because she ate the turkey?
'Cause she ate a turkey or touched a cup or something that
She
everybody else
really,
did.
like, lost her mind there.
Yeah,
Like, she was freaking out.
she really panicked. Which do you think makes her look sus or?
No, like, then the fact that they were trying to spin that like she was a traitor trying to like cover her ass, like almost like overacting to make it seem like she was a faithful. I was like, what? Are we watching?
No, I
But
didn't
you know,
feel that
when
at
you're in
all.
that experience, it's us watching Tell Me
Tyler,
Lies.
yeah.
You're questioning every single thing that you see. Like you don't know like what's reality. Because again, you're talking to these people every day and 2 to 3 people you're talking to are traitors. Like that
Lying to your
messes
face.
with your mind. Yeah,
Hmm.
lying to your face. So
And look at Colton and Rob. Colton is Rob's best friend. Like I'm sure that Colton would be shocked to find out that Rob is a traitor.
I know, but now I've seen people theories that they think Colton knows that Rob's a traitor and is he keeping him on his side to like take
That would,
him out in the end? Do you know what I
oh,
mean?
oh. I was gonna say that would be smart if they worked together, but I mean, at
No, but
some
like
point, then you have
is
to,
like we think Rob's playing Colton, but is Colton playing Rob?
maybe.
I, tell me lies. I don't know.
All right. Well, then we get to the round table, and it's kind of up in the air. People are throwing Natalie's name out.
Oh, Lisa really had a good chance at the round table. Like I was like, oh, she might actually get saved. It almost seemed like people kind of it's not that they didn't think Lisa was a traitor anymore, but they were kind of like, okay, like let's not worry about Lisa because like we can get her out Like now it's like another name that we have to banish. Like let's get somebody else out and see what's going on. Like I actually thought Lisa had a chance of staying.
I kind of knew that it was going to be her time. I feel like Rob took his shot last week. I kind of knew he was going for her again, and you can't go for a fellow traitor twice
I know. When
and
they were
not
in the
make that
turret,
shot.
and Lisa was like, "Okay, Candace, like, what are you gonna do to like, protect me?" And then she was like, "Rob," and like, "What about you?" And he was basically like,
I'm
"I'm not
gonna
gonna,
just be quiet.
yeah, like I'm not gonna do anything." Ooh, like I can't imagine like how enraged she must have been on the inside. And like we see at the end, like Lisa does go home, and Candace throws out a throwaway vote, but she writes down Rob's name. And
Hmm.
this happened in another season of Traitors where there's traitor on traitor crime. One traitor was basically banishing another traitor, and that person wrote down a traitor's name, kind of saying, like, on their way out, it's like, oh, I wrote down this person's name. It's someone for you to look at. And that's like exactly what Candace did.
Yeah.
But I actually think Rob and Candace are going to get away with it because Dorinda also did a throwaway vote.
Who'd she vote for?
She voted for Mora and wrote her
Um,
name Morea, Morea. Like more.
did you see the clips going on about like just the misspelling of the names and like Dorinda's name is spelled Duhrin?
So funny. The
It's like
spelling of the
there,
names is so funny.
but Brie, they said that there's a room where they go and they look at the people's names. Like they know how to spell the people's names.
Is like a little bit.
Imagine they're like Rob, R-U-B,
That would be funny. Rub.
Rub.
But I feel like because Dorinda wrote down Mora, Candace wrote
Mm,
down Rob, it's like, oh, because Real Housewives aren't going to vote for a Real Housewife. So
that
it
makes a lot of
doesn't
sense.
make Rob look sus, and it doesn't really make Candace look suspicious
Mm,
because Dorinda did it too. But then other people are like, there's just a lot of discourse around Candace writing down Rob's name. Like, was that a power move? Was that a dumb move?
I don't think it
Did
was
she,
a dumb move. I
you
think
think,
that was a smart move for her to just, she's throwing eyes on Rob. It's like, why would she vote for him? It definitely does just put an air of suspicion
but don't you think it
on
puts the
Rob,
same suspicion on Candace?
I guess.
Because why would she write down Rob's name, like, if she didn't know what was
I
going on?
guess. Yeah.
Like, it puts suspicion on both of them,
Yeah.
you know?
Why wouldn't she have just voted for Natalie?
I don't know. That was so. Maybe she thought, I don't know. I really don't know. That was like, I do not think it was a very smart move of Candace to do that.
How do you think Rob is playing? Because I'm seeing everybody online saying like Rob is going to take the whole thing. He's playing a flawless game, except for that Candace has now put his name out there.
Well, I've seen people now starting to turn on Rob, which of course that's what happens because like people love Lisa Rinna.
Mhm.
They're like, people are saying like it's too soon for traitor on traitor crime. But like, hello, Boston Rob came in last season and started taking out traitors the second he got there. Like,
It
I
also
think
didn't work for him.
it didn't work for him. I think Rob is playing a hard game. He's playing to win. I think he's playing a good game. Like, I think
I think
he's
he is too. What allegiance does he have to Lisa other than she's a traitor? It's so hard for him to throw his whole self in front of the flames for Lisa. It's like,
totally.
okay, why are you playing so hard for Lisa? Her name is out there.
Her name's out there. And also at a certain like it's gonna happen if he wasn't gonna turn on if traders weren't gonna turn each other this week, it was gonna happen next week because there's only so many people left.
Mm-hmm.
And
And it,
there's people that are obviously faithful.
yeah,
Like Mark Ballas. He's not no one thinks he's a traitor. No one thinks Johnny Weir's a traitor. Like
yeah.
so there's just people that you know. So like now the pool of who it could be is so small.
Stephen Coletti. I mean, guys, the fact that there's suspicion on him is so crazy. Like,
I know.
okay, everybody go outside, touch grass, take a deep breath, and recenter yourselves and come back in with clear eyes.
But even Colton, like I feel like there was suspicion on him, but now I would think
Hmm.
it's so obvious that he's not a traitor.
No, he's not at all.
like especially like him and Lisa fighting and like Colton going so hard for Lisa because I would just be thinking like what's going on in the turret if this is what's going on down here like to be so obviously gunning for a fellow traitor it's like that makes it so obvious that Colton is a faithful.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, did you know that because you're watching Rob's season of Love Island right now and Aaron, who is Rob's best friend on Love Island, he was on Traitors UK
Oh, no
and
way.
he won his season as a faithful.
Oh, wow.
So do you think that Aaron like gave Rob any tips? It was like, listen, like if you're gonna be a traitor,
I'm
this is
sure.
how you can maybe like fly under the radar. Like you like play a certain way, get to this point, and that like kind of like statistics. Like if you get to here and you only have this many traitors left, it'll be you can fly
Probably,
undercover.
probably, but the way that I feel like Rob, I think we said this last week, is playing the game is as a faithful. And I think
Yeah,
that that's working in his favor.
totally. Because he's like he's method acting.
Yeah. And he
Yeah.
just wants to be a faithful so bad. It's like, believe it and achieve it.
No, I think he loves being a traitor. He loves having the power.
You do?
Oh my God. I think that there is like I said this last week and you see it on Love Island like there's two sides to Rob and I
Mm.
think one side is like very calculated. He's like being manipulative like I don't think is hard for him. Like I think he has that side where he likes it. Oh my God, when he got to interrogate the people after the
Oh,
challenge to
yeah.
see who was lying, like he that was the happiest you've ever seen him in his life.
That was kind of crazy. He did such a good job.
He I was thinking like what questions is he going to ask? Like do you know what I mean? Like but
I
again, so smart like for how he thought about going about those questions like that to me I would have been like, "Oh fuck, this guy might be a traitor." Like he's pretty smart to take that route to find out who has the
Yeah.
card.
Well, and now he stole the card too. So now Rob is stacked. He is a traitor. He has a double vote for when he needs it.
Yeah, I know. Damn.
We'll
So
see.
he will at least be able to like if there's suspicion on him, save himself
Hmm.
from one banishment.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
sometimes that's all you need to get the power back.
totally.
Ooh, wow. Okay, should we move on to Salt Lake City?
Yeah.
Okay. So we finally had the three-part of Salt Lake City, which feels like it was 7 years ago. I don't have like many thoughts because at this point, like I loved the season. I was so over the finale. Like almost, I mean, not finale. I was so over the reunion. I
Reunion.
almost felt like we didn't even need it. And
No.
the only thing I want to say is that like it only established my love for Bronwyn even more. Like the way that she was able to put Meredith in her place so calmly, so collected, so cool. Nobody was talking over her. That was like the only amount of silence we got was when Bronwyn was speaking to Meredith because everybody like respects her. Like when Bronwyn talks, everybody listens.
Which is so crazy, especially in this bunch of women. And Bronwyn will not speak if she's being spoken over. She's like, she's a teacher. I'll wait.
So true. She's very patient.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's very patient. And
And
also
that's where her
Meredith,
power comes from.
very true. And Meredith throwing production under the bus left and right. Like she's
Oh
done.
my.
She's not coming back. They're not
Mm-mm.
going to take her back. They're not going to want her
No.
back. Like she really sealed her fate there.
That was outrageous. But also like Whitney's performance and Mary's like tears were a little overkill too. Like, we get it. You stand for production.
I I also didn't understand what Whitney was trying to say when she was like relating to Bronwyn and her marriage and Whitney was like, "But I'm the opposite of them." Like was Whitney trying to say that like she wants to leave Justin but feels like she can't or was she saying that Justin wants to leave her?
I think that Justin wants to leave her because she's always fucking up. Is what
Okay.
she was like. I'm the one
Yep.
who's always making bad choices and
Yeah.
messing up. And I think that Justin is the Bronwyn, like the good one in the
Got it.
relationship.
Wow. Okay. Because
Which
she
was
did.
also like so weird that she like left the stage and like, I just need Justin. And
I
Justin was
know.
like, what the hell's going on?
Justin's like, what?
I will say I actually, shockingly, I think I told you this, felt bad for Lisa
I,
because she can't get a word in. I mean, even when she does, these ladies, i.e. Heather, just don't let her speak.
even
They
Mary.
they just attack her for everything. And like I still think Lisa's the worst. Like she's so annoying to me. But she was trying to get a thought and a feeling across
Yep.
and they just wouldn't let her.
they don't want to hear what she has to say
Yeah.
because like they don't side with her. Like Lisa was reflecting and saying like how she felt after watching that scene of her and John fighting in the
Hmm.
cafe where John was like being so
Yeah,
cold to
that was
her,
really
so rude to
bad.
her. And she was just saying like how she felt watching that back. And like the ladies immediately were still like standing with John.
Hmm.
Like Lisa was saying how she felt and just like about her marriage and like whatever, and they were like, "Oh, but you're not see like you don't see what John's trying to say." It's like kick her while she's down, why don't you? Oh
Yeah.
my God, like just because you see where John's coming from doesn't mean that how Lisa feels is wrong. Like there's two sides in a marriage, you know? And they
I
both like believe
100%.
in their feelings. Like, what?
I wonder if do we know wait, Meredith isn't coming back or that's just
It's like
speculation.
that's just speculation.
I wonder how the dynamics change if she doesn't return. Do the ladies ease up at all on Lisa and give her a chance to come back to the group? How does that land for Lisa, who now has her kind of safety blanket and partner in crime, her mouthpiece or lack thereof,
Yeah,
there for her?
exactly. I think if Meredith isn't there, we are going to see Lisa like sucking up to the other ladies
She's
for
gonna have
sure.
to.
She's going to be best friends with Angie again. Like they are going to be the
Mm,
new like power couple, and then that's going to piss off Heather and Whitney because they've had
so right.
Angie on their side this whole season, and now like they're losing another one
Mhm.
to the cool girls. Like, and I'll watch that.
I think Lisa could suck Angie back too.
Of course. And like
Yeah.
Lisa's funny. I'm sure she's one of those people that like when you're out with her, like she's probably just like so ridiculous and silly that like you have a good time with her. But then there's another side where she's like running her mouth, talking behind her back, being
Hmm.
delusional, making jabs,
Me,
like
me, me.
me, totally. But like there's a part of her that is like lovable, in my opinion.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Keywords, asterisks.
Yeah. That's all I really have for Salt Lake City.
Just glad it's over. I
Glad it's
really
over.
am.
Again, great season, but like terrible reunion. Like really drag that out for no reason.
For nothing.
Yeah, for nothing. Okay, let's move on to Southern Charm because very like interesting episode in the sense that we finished last week's episode with Austin and Audrey like fighting at Rod's engagement party, and then we pick up this week's episode with like Sally like wanting to get rid of the chickens and like going to see meet her niece or whatever, and I was like, wait, are we not just starting with the fight?
Yeah. I guess it was in a to be continued. Did we even touch on the fight at all?
We did not even touch on it. It's like
Okay.
it never happened.
Okay.
And then we see the preview for, I don't know if it was for next week or for just
The
like the rest of the
mid-season, yeah.
season, and it seems like Austin like cheats on Audrey with Sally, but did we not see them break up? Like did they break up in that fight and we didn't see it and they're like setting it up to look like Austin cheated on?
I don't think they broke up. I mean, as of now, like as of this current episode, they didn't break up because even at the end when they're at dinner, they're still talking about Austin and Audrey's relationship as
Oh,
if
and
it's still
Austin was
present.
talking to his mom
Yes,
about
yes.
Audrey, yeah.
Hmm.
Which I do have to say, as much as Austin like is he's like knowingly dragging Audrey along, and I feel like he's having a hard time accepting that he's however old he is, 38 years
Hmm.
old. He has a great girl, but she still isn't enough for him. Like you could see him struggling with that.
Yeah.
I don't think that makes him a bad person. I actually think that makes him like actually shows like some growth that he's like able to realize like okay, this isn't the girl for me. I feel like that's a problem because she's like an amazing girl, and if it's not going to be Audrey, like how is it ever going to be anybody else?
I
And
don't
it
think he's lying maybe to Audrey he's lying, but like
yeah.
he's vocalizing to everybody else. I think that's where everybody's problem is like, yeah,
Yes.
you're being honest with your feelings, but not to the one person that it matters to.
It almost feels like he's trying to convince himself,
Yeah.
like, to just
Hmm.
stick it out. And he's trying to talk to other people for them to tell him just to stick it out. But he knows that, like, it's not right.
Yeah.
And he's like a pussy. He doesn't want to break up with her because breakups suck.
Oh,
But
yeah.
she lives somewhere else. It's not like they live in the same city or the same house. Like, I feel like he like needs to just let her go, which he
Yeah.
does obviously at some point, but it is a little hard Like, in one sense, like, I feel like he is showing maturity. In the other sense, I feel bad for Audrey because she does
Yeah,
seem like a
totally.
great, like, such a nice girl.
Yeah, but I'm sure she also has red flags too. Like, okay, why isn't this guy asking me to live with him? I'm sure
Yeah,
that it's not a total surprise.
when they break up.
I
Totally.
do think that Sally and Austin are OTP.
I
I
know.
think so.
I think so too.
I like watching her talk about her niece and how she just wants a family. And I think Austin does want that too,
Yeah.
but with somebody super alike to him.
Yeah.
And Sally has said Austin is the boy version of her. They want the same things. They're super compatible. They're both
Hmm.
hot. Like,
Yeah.
I think that they could make it work. I really
No,
think they could. Can
I
you
think so
imagine them
too.
getting married and having kids? First of all, they'd have the most adorable kids.
So
Second of
cute.
all, they would have so much fun together.
Yes. And they both have
Th-
great families too.
yes, and they built their relationship off friendship. That's who you want your partner to be, your best friend that you also love. I think
Totally.
that's them.
I think it's them too. And like I said, like I'm pretty sure they're together IRL and we'll see the reunion or we'll see if like that's where the season ends and kind of leads to. But that also brings us to Craig and Charlie finally going on their date. And like I do have to say when they are on their date, I was like, okay, like they are kind of cute. Like they
Yeah,
did
they're
seem like really giddy and like into each other.
yeah,
And it seems like the rest of
totally.
the season Diva Craig comes out, and everybody's kind of like, this is what we were,
There he is.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is what we were saying to Charlie, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out. And then we end the episode with Austin's birthday dinner. And like, what was Whitney doing there?
First of all, so boring. Like these
These old men and their fish plethora of seafood.
so boring. Yeah, Whitney there. Whitney, so we start the dinner, great. Everybody's kiki, haha. And then it starts to turn. We're red wine, champagne, shots deep, cocktails deep, and now the truth is coming out.
Truth serum.
Austin and Craig obviously get into a fight. I want to know why Whitney was encouraging Austin to apologize to Craig. That is so freaking frustrating to me. Like, as a person who's sitting at a table, and I'm sure
Yeah,
Austin feels like he's not in the wrong, having
totally.
somebody else come and tell you at your birthday dinner, nonetheless, to apologize to this freaking fuckface who's been a dick to you.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that are like, are you Team Craig? Are you Team Austin? Like, do you feel like Austin is too invested and like spends too much
Yes.
energy in Craig's life?
Yes.
Yes, but do I totally
They
I
both do, though.
I totally felt where Austin was coming from when he and like I didn't really get it until he laid it out where he said that like last season when Craig and Austin were
Yeah.
crying on the beach and Craig said like I'm an addict, like I have a drinking problem, like
Yes.
basically like I'm trying to be better, lay off of me, like I'm
Hmm.
struggling, like I'm an addict. Like Austin took that like very serious. He had a lot of guilt over like trying to like get Party Craig to come out because he
Yeah.
didn't realize it was like actually an issue. Cut to now, where we see Craig is wine, beer, shots. He's just like back to Party Craig. And Austin's like, listen, I
Right.
don't care if you drink that. Like, I never, like, I don't say you have a drinking problem. Like, that's, like, I don't feel that way about you. Like, drink whatever you want. But don't, like, victimize yourself.
Yes.
And, like, to get yourself out of trouble, like throw in an
Complete.
addict card. And I didn't think about it like that, but when he pointed that out, I was like, wow, Craig really did manipulate the situation.
Yeah.
And to now like not understand why that was manipulative or see where Austin's coming from is
Right.
almost makes me feel like they can't be friends.
Why is nobody else acknowledging that, though?
I know Shep was just like quiet as a mouse.
it it's such a serious thing to say that you're an addict
Yeah.
and that you're working on yourself.
Yes.
And then in the course of a few months to just break up with your girlfriend and flip back and like you said, victimize yourself about
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
make Austin feel terrible about it, and then just carry on and like, oh, we're just gonna forget that you said that. Like,
Yeah.
first of all, I'm sure Austin's probably a little worried about you that you're now drinking to the extreme that you're drinking after you just said to him that you're an addict.
Yeah, and you weren't really drinking for a while. We're not
Yeah,
drinking like, excessively.
and in just the manner that he did it, it was like, okay, so were you lying
Yeah.
or are you lying now? Because you were lying at one point. So,
Yeah, like, are you not an addict?
hmm yeah, Craig is really hard to deal with this season. I don't know. I
I
don't know
know.
if it's just because we're like Craig haters or if
Yeah, we
anybody
are.
else feels this way, but I'm just so not Team Craig on
No,
any aspect and anything that he does, even with a backwards hat and a cutoff.
he did. That was like the first time I was like, whoa, okay, Craig, like, damn, looking hot. But that's my weakness. The
Yeah, no.
cutoff really does it for
Mm,
me. But I feel like Shep is like aging out into like friend of.
yeah,
Like I feel like Austin and Craig still have like a couple good years left in them for
yeah.
Southern Charm, but Shep is like he's friend of energy now.
Even
It's time.
he wasn't there for a bulk of the other episodes, and then this episode, like you said, quiet as a mouse. He didn't even speak. He's Switzerland. He has no stake
I
in the
know.
game.
Also, he's not really. Remember, there was like a whole thing with him and his drinking and
Well,
BravoCon, and there was like a reunion
yeah.
where he said like it was kind of like an intervention. Like I think he actually is like
hmm
really
Reeling it
scaled
in.
back the partying.
Yeah. Also, so fucked up of Craig to tell Austin that he has nothing to show for his life for the past 5 years. That is the meanest thing to say to somebody.
But
Well,
like
because you,
that's Craig. Like he goes below the belt and he will cut you at the ankles, which again is why
so
people have a problem with
mean.
him. Like he is mean. He's vindictive.
And then Austin calls him an enemy, and he's like, "Oh, now we're enemies." Like, dude, you were just saying that last episode over and over and over again. You guys are not friends.
That's what I'm
I
saying. I feel I don't know how they can keep coming back to each other.
I just saw the funniest thing. I forget who posted it, but it was like a heated rivalry poster, and
Yes,
it
I saw.
was Austin and Craig nose to nose. It was like,
It's
seriously,
so
they are in
true.
some sort of a relationship that
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
That we
really
can't
weird.
understand
Yeah, it's
because
really
they're
weird.
current day, they are friends. Like right now, they're friends. And like, it's very strange. I don't
But
know how they do it.
if that was a male and a female dating, you'd be like, you guys are so toxic. You need to break up. You guys are
Yeah.
Lucy and Steven. Like, break up.
Yeah, you guys like hate each other. Like, why are you even talking? I know it's
Yeah.
so true. Well, interested to see what happens on this big Mexico trip because it seems crazy with like the Austin and Sally of it all. And I hope
Mm-hmm.
Austin did comment on a post and was like, oh, they're editing it to make it seem like something it's not.
Oh, I
So
saw your
maybe
lips
like
touching. So,
maybe like Austin and Audrey like break up before the trip, or maybe they agree to like take a break. Like, do you know what I mean? Like maybe
yeah.
there's something, not that, I don't know.
I just
We'll
feel
see.
bad for Sally and her chickens. Like, she just wants to get rid of these damn chickens now. Like,
It's been like 24 hours.
she's like, I made a mistake.
She's fun. Okay, should we finish with our not mad about it?
Of course, baby girl.
Okay, great. I can't wait to hear yours. But if you're new here, we like to end every episode with something we're not mad about, a little positivity. And one thing I'm not mad about at all is that Noah Khan finally announced his new album coming April 24th. Happy birthday to me.
Oh
That's
my
actually my mom's birthday, but
gosh.
happy birthday to all the April babies. And if you don't know, first of all, if you don't listen to Noah Khan's Stick Season album, like, what are you doing? It's one of the greatest albums ever. Second of all, my son Callum is so obsessed with Noah Khan and like this
Good
whole
taste.
album. Like, since he was a baby, like, if he would be crying in the car, we would put on Noah Khan, silence. When he got a little bit older, we would put on Noah Khan, he would just stare out the window. Now he's like he loves Noah Khan. Like we put that on like background, like in our house. Like he's
Gorgeous.
obsessed. He knows like words to like all this, like so many
Oh,
songs. Like he has favorites. So now that we're getting a new album, like I can't wait to have new music for him from his favorite artists.
gorgeous. Do we have a title?
Yeah, so it's called The Great Divide, and he just released the title single, the title track called The Great Divide. So good. The only problem I have with it coming out in April is like my birthday's in April. Like
Mm,
we're coming out of this summer. Like I don't want to be depressed in April. I want to be depressed now. And
So
he's been
true.
talking a lot on social media that like he's had the album done for a long time, and for whatever reason, he can't disclose, like he can't tell us, but like he has not been able to like release the album when he wants
Mm.
to. Like for some reason there's a hold on dropping the album. So I think like finally it's coming out. We will take whatever we can get from Noah. He's the best. Also, fun fact, he produced this album with Aaron Dessner. They recorded part of it at Long Pond Studios, which, if you know, Aaron Dessner and Long Pond Studios is Taylor Swift, Folklore, and Evermore.
Ooh, oh gosh.
So yeah, like it, Noah
Depressing.
Kahan's music like is depressing. Yeah, like this is gonna be like a sad album. Like
This is like an October COVID
yeah,
2020.
totally.
Okay.
But
All right.
again, like obsessed with Noah. Like it doesn't matter. Like I love him so much that we'll take it. Like April,
Okay.
okay, I'll cry. I'll cry in April.
It's still kind of cold. You
Yeah,
have
and like
April May.
I'm getting older. Like I'm not. I am a little mad about that.
You can listen to it during spring, summer.
Yeah, exactly.
All
Okay,
right,
Nipolino,
great.
what are you not mad about?
I have a two for today.
Oh my God.
If you
You
can
don't want to
believe it.
bank one?
No, I don't.
Okay. Wow.
Some days I have none. Today I have two.
Great.
It wouldn't be an episode without talking about my nanny who died because, it's just like my entire personality.
Or diamond
So,
art. They are synonymous.
yes,
Yeah.
they are. They do. They come together. If you
Yeah.
know, you know, the shrooms, trauma
Yeah.
art. But we've kind of been in the process of starting to go through her stuff, which is sad, but also like such a treat for me because I just leave my mom's house with bags and bags of stuff, like literally wearing her slippers as we
Oh my God.
speak.
Oh, and it's like a time capsule of like your nanny's life and stories and memories.
I have her bowls, but you guys, this is a show and tell episode. So, Brie, you know
Oh
about
yeah,
her.
obsessed.
You guys, I have this stunning white hat that I got from my nanny's collection, and it's just
It
like a
just like
little,
fits you so perfectly.
just as like my little winter hat, my cutie little winter hat that I wear to pick up, and I have these really cool gold framed glasses that I really look cool when I wear those.
You do.
So this is part one of my show and tell. I'm really happy that I've gotten this old lady white bucket hat
No, I'm
for the winter.
obsessed. It's so cute. It's so you.
I can't
Yeah.
stop with it. And then my other show and tell is, you know me, I'm a library girly and I'm getting back into reading. Oh, I
Oh.
have my old lady hat, my old lady slippers, my old lady diamond art, and now my old lady book reading. And I just started
Oh.
Kristen Hanna, my favorite author. I love her so much. She wrote The Nightingale, which, if you haven't read it, it's an incredible, incredible book. Brie, we mentioned that they're making it into a movie
With
next
the Fanning
February with
sisters.
the Fanning sisters. This is The Four Winds. It is incredible. I got it 2 days ago and I'm already like 115 pages in. I cannot stop reading it. I just like pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. I am loving it. It's 400 and something pages, so it's a bit of a journey.
I
It's
was
a,
gonna say,
it's
do I need to read it? But that might be too far. Oh, that might be too far for me,
It's pretty
Nikki.
thick. But I am loving it. It
Okay.
takes place in the 1920s, 1930s in Texas
Yeah, I'm out.
during the Dust Bowl.
Yeah, you've lost me.
I'm a big historical fiction girly.
Maybe
Um,
Andrew will read it.
Maybe he will.
You might like that.
But those are my not mad about it. So if you're not tuning in on the YouTube, you got to see this hat because it's everything.
It is everything. And on that note, you guys are not mad about you either, ever. Like, as usual, love all the support, love chatting in the DMs. Like, thank you guys all the time for shouting us out whenever you can. And yeah, if you like what you heard, like what you saw, please follow us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, TikTok. Leave a comment, leave a
Send us your TV
review.
Rex.
Send us your TV Recs. We love sharing with the class, whatever you guys got. And yeah, we'll see you guys next Monday.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.